What's up, guys? It's Yujin Tang. I'm the host of Super Simple Python. Today we're going to be building an AI content moderator in a few parts. We're going to have a web scraper, a content moderator, and an orchestrator. This is not an episode of Super Simple Python. This is not something you can do in 15 minutes. But basically what we're going to do here is we're going to create a content moderation system that goes to a website, any website, and it scrapes all the text from the website, and then it returns a rating for the website. Whether that website is safe for teens or is NSFW. So basically what we're going to do here is we're just going to start by creating a web scraper. And all I'm going to do here really is I'm just going to follow the tutorial that I wrote on how to create a web scraper recently. And so from here we're going to import Selenium from Selenium we're going to import WebDriver. Import WebDriver. There we go. And then we're going to import the Chrome service from selenium.webdriver.chrome.service. Import service. And then from selenium.webdriver.chrome.options, we're going to import options. Excuse me. And then we're going to import beautiful soup. Beautiful soup. And oh yeah, you have to install Selenium and Beautiful Soup before you use them, obviously. And you also need Chrome driver, and I'll put the link for Chrome driver in the description below. So we'll do Chrome driver path equals. And because I'm on a Windows computer, I need to escape these backslashes. Okay. And then from here, we're just going to create the service. Service equals service with the Chrome driver path. And then options equals options. And I'm going to run this in headless mode. So what I'm going to do here is options.add argument. Headless mode means we're not going to see the actual Chrome browser pop up. So let's define our function. So we'll do scrape page text, and we'll just take a URL. And we'll expect that URL to be a string. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create our driver. So driver, all we'll do here is we'll just do driver.webdriver, Chrome, WebDriver, WebDriver.chrome, service, no service, yep, no, so just regular service, yep, okay. And then, well, actually we'll do service equals service, options equals options. Okay. And then we want to launch our driver. We're gonna have to build in some time, so import time. No, from time import sleep, because we just wanted to sleep. From time import sleep. Okay. Now we'll do driver.get URL. And we'll let it sleep for a bit. Let's just say sleep 3 seconds. This is so that it has time to load the URL and stuff. And then we'll just use Selenium to get the soup. So soup equals beautiful soup driver.pageSource html.parser. And then we'll just scrape all the text from this page. So text equals soup.getText. And we'll probably clean it up a little bit. Let's get rid of the new line. So text equals text.replace /n with just nothing. So let's just add a random. I'll just, you know what? Here's the URL that we'll just use. We'll just use the web scraper tutorial that I built earlier. And then let's return the text. Um, yeah. Print. We'll just take a look at what this looks like, right? Scrape page text URL. Python web scraper. Cool. So you see that some of it is like the what is it called? Boilerplate text. But that's okay because oh, it's also script the code, huh? Basically what we want to do is we just want to get all the text on the page, and we're just going to return that. And because I mean, if there's text on like the ads, or if there's text in the boilerplate that's not safe, then we want to include that, because that's part of the page. So that's part of the content moderation. So this is part one, just creating the web scraper to get all the text, and then part two, we're gonna go and we're gonna create our content moderator. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Yujin Tang. Welcome to the second installment in our AI content moderation series. So earlier we created a web scraper that returns all the text from a web page, and now what we're gonna do is we're going to create the content moderator part of the content moderation system. So all we really need to do for this, we need to import requests. And this is not a native Python library, so you need to pip install requests. And then you're also going to need to get an API key from the text API. You can go get your free API key at https://www.thetextapi.com. So here we're going to create our headers, and this is going to be, what is it, content type. Application, yeah, that was right the first time. Slash JSON, there we go. And then the actual API key. I forgot, I need to import my API key from config. From config, import API key. You can store your API key in this document or anywhere else, but it's best not to store your API key directly in a file. Okay, so now we're going to have to create the list of keywords that we're going to kind of look for, that we don't want to show for our content moderation stuff. So I'm going to follow the kind of like movie guide for this, and because there's no real guide for what words can appear and not appear in a text for 13-year-olds and 18-year-olds. So I'm just going to follow the movie guide for this. So we're going to look for curse words, and then if there's more than one curse word, it's more than rated R. So rated R movies are allowed to say fuck once. So we're going to do that, and then we're also going to look for trigger warnings. And so let's go with that. Let's go with, so we can't say the word fuck more than once. And then we also want to say, let's look for, what else is there? What's another word that they can't, I don't know, what's another curse word? Damn, I guess. And then probably like shit, I don't know, maybe. I don't know like what the rated R ones are for that. I just know that first rule. And that's because of Samuel Jackson. And then we'll do trigger warnings. So we'll do sexual assault, rape, and guns. Or gun. Gun? Yeah, gun. So let's create our function. Def moderate, and we'll take the text, so expect that to be a string, and then that's it. So we'll create the body, so body will equals text, and I'll drop the documentation for the API below so you can like read it, and then KWs, I believe, or is it keywords? Okay, I'm gonna look at the documentation, so we'll find out. The documentation, keywords, and it is keywords. Okay, and we'll just make that keywords, and that's it. So now we just, oh yeah, I guess that's part of the same thing. Oh no, I guess we can probably call the request here. So response equals requests.post. We're sending a post request, URL equals URL. Oh yeah, we need to send a URL. So yeah, whatever. URL is equal to https app.thetextapi.com/text/key sentences with keywords. What this is going to do is going to return it's going to return like a response that contains sentences containing each of these keywords. URL equals URL. Headers, yeah, headers equals headers. And then JSON equals body. And then we'll just parse the response. Oh, we need to import JSON. So we'll do dict equals JSON dot, I think it's dumps, loads, response, yeah, response.text. And then let's just take a look at what this looks like before we do anything here. Print dict sentences with keywords. Oh, haha. Yeah, I didn't call it. Moderate. We'll just use. I don't have any like. I don't have any like actual. I don't have anything that's actually like triggering to moderate, so we'll just use the same thing. It should just return like blanks. Oh. What is the documentation? Let's go look at the documentation. I must have got something wrong. One sec. Okay, so the actual correct parsing is that we just loop through all of the keywords and then just print the dictionary keyword for each one of those. So for KW and keywords, just print the dictionary keyword, and like I said, it should be completely empty. But what we're actually going to do here is we're going to let me get the length of this. So what we want to check is that if it's the length is if the total number of words in this keyword list returned, if the total number of sentences containing these keywords is greater than 1, is equal to 1 or 0, then is equal to 0, then we want to print safe. If it's equal to 1, we'll print 13 plus. If it's equal to 2, we'll print, or if it's equal to more than 1, we'll print 18 plus, and then we'll do the trigger warnings. So first, let's handle the keywords in the first half. So we'll do rating equals 0, and if len dict kw. Oh no, we'll just add the rating plus equals. Okay. If rating equals 0, return safe. Elif rating. Oh no, we'll make a return thing. We'll just do it. Moderated rating. I don't know, and we'll just make it safe. This is not best practice, by the way. You probably want to put this stuff in a dictionary, and then you know what? We'll do best practice. Let's kind of do this. Okay. Moderation equals. Let's do 0 is safe. 1 is 13 plus, and 2 is 18 plus. We also want 3, 4, 5, whatever to be 18 plus, but what we're actually going to do here is just, well, yeah, we don't even need 18 plus. Okay. If rating in moderation, we'll still have the rating word or keyword, I guess. Mod status. We'll just have it empty for now. Rating in moderation, mod status equals moderation rating, else mod status equals 18 plus. And then we'll do trigger warnings now. So we'll handle trigger warnings down here. I should have just erased it. Yeah, anyway. So what I'm doing here is I'm slicing the sentence at index 2, which is here. If there's any triggers, we're just going to return like trigger warning. Triggers plus equals len dict qw. And trigger warning equals false. If triggers is greater than 0, trigger warning equals true. And then we're just going to return mod status and trigger warning. And let's just print. It should return safe and false. Right, okay. So that's pretty much all there is for the content moderation part. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to put them all. We're going to put the content moderation and the web scraper together, and we're going to put it together in the orchestrator. Okay, so before we move on from the AI content moderation section, I do want to say one thing. I put the URL here earlier, and this should actually be the text. So now we're going to run this text stuff, and I should put this would be safe false. This should be 18 plus true, or 18 plus false. This should be 13 plus false, and this should be safe true. Okay, so let's run that. Yep, okay, cool. Oh, also I changed this from 3 to 2 because I forgot that it's not it's actually exclusive for the last element, so make sure you keep that in mind as well. All right. Cool, so next time we'll build the orchestrator. Okay, what's up guys? It's Yushin Tang. This is the last part of how to create an AI content moderator, and this is the orchestrator. So we already created the web scraper and we already created the content moderator. Now we're just orchestrating it. Just one note, in the web scraper, I forgot to put this driver.quit here, and I ended up with a ton of like open Chrome drivers in my on my computer. So, you know, I'll make something to add to the web scraper video too, but make sure you quit the web driver. So anyway, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to import, we're going to do from web scraper import scrape page text, and then from content moderator import moderate. These are the two functions we're going to use. Def, well, I'll just call it orchestrate. So we're going to do URL equals input. What URL would you like to moderate? Moderate, there we go. And then we're gonna do we're gonna print out the progress. So scraping page text. Do we need the ellipses? I don't know. I'm gonna put it there. Scrape page text URL, and then we're gonna print. Well, we'll just come to print moderating page. Do I need to upload? I don't know. I just like to have that be like consistent, you know. Moderate text. Oh yes, text equals, and then oh yes, safety. Well, I think it's a rating and trigger equals moderating, and then we'll just return rating trigger. Print orchestrate, and we'll pick a URL. I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna give it one of my Medium articles. Oops. Oh, I forgot. Yes, we don't even have to do that here. Yeah, we'll do it down here. Python Orchestrator. There we go. So I'm just gonna give it one of my Medium articles. I've been recently seeing my Python educational theories confirmed. I've been teaching Python for a little over a month and a half, almost 2 months now. And I've helped 3 or 4 people who have come to me and been like, yo, I've been learning Python for years and I can finally do Python stuff. And so I wrote an article about it on Medium, and I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'm happy to see that this stuff is helpful for people. So I'm going to pause this here because it might take a little bit to moderate the page text, and then we'll just see what it says at the end. Okay, so we got our return text, and it's a safe, so it's safe for people for all ages, and there's no trigger warning on the page, which is exactly what we expected. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all there is to creating an AI content moderator. You create a web scraper, you create a content moderator, and then you create an orchestrator. And actually, you don't even really need an orchestrator. I just kind of had this for best practices in a sense. The whole I don't actually know what it's called, but the one function, one class, one class does one thing kind of idea. So yeah, thanks for watching, and if this was helpful for you, or if you like this, please share, and please like and subscribe. All right, peace out. See you guys next time.